Hi everyone. I wanted to pop on and do a book haul, and it's more than just one this time. Yeah, I know. If you see my last one, yeah. Well, okay, anyway. So, yeah, I got some great books this week, and I can't wait to share them with you. But first of all, I wanted to show you something. Sue Morrow over on her channel, Sue Morrow. I'll put the link down below. She sent me something. I had made a comment on her channel on one of her book hauls. I'm like, oh my gosh, I love that so much. She picked me one up, and oh my gosh, it's so cute. Look, I just want to show it to you. When I die, the dog gets everything. Oh my god, it's so cute. I love it. I love my dog. She's just awesome. Okay, so I wanted to show that to you. And thanks so much, Sue. I greatly appreciate that. I've been showing everybody, and yeah, my dog gets everything. She's so spoiled. Okay, I wanted to, this is kind of out of the ordinary, this book that I got, but as most of you know, we have 6 children. We're going to have grandbaby number 4 in September, grandbaby number 5 in January. That's the new date now. So, I'm thinking of things to do with my grandchildren when they come, and I sit in the middle of the floor and all of them just surround me. So, I picked up a board book. It's called 5 Little Monkeys Jumping on the Bed. And it's by Eileen Crislow. Okay, here it is. Okay, I don't know if some of you know this little kind of tune or rhyme. The 5 little monkeys jumping on the bed, and one fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. Okay, so you go through that, with all the monkeys. And like I said, it's a board book. And what I found was, to go with this, was even more interesting. They were discontinuing these, and I had found them at Zulily.com. I love that place. Anyway, they had something to go along with this, and I just put them both together, and I think they're going to be great gifts for my grandchildren, and I'm going to keep a set here for when they come over to help learn count. But let me show this to you. I found them on Wayfair. Again, they're discontinuing them, so you might be able to find them on eBay. But look, it's a little plush bed, and the 5 little monkeys, and they're like a little heavy down at the bottom, and they all have like the numbers on them. I don't know if you can see that. They're numbered 1 through 5. And then also we have the monkey doctor and the mama monkey. So it's gonna be neat, when I'm reading the book to them, and they can take the monkey, and he fell off and bumped his head. So I just think it's neat. It's totally adorable. It's cute. It's got the little bed, little, blanket. It's even got the little pillow back here. So I just thought it would be cool. And yeah, I had to put that in my book haul because it's a book and a toy. So yeah, I think smaller children that are learning to count, hey, I think that's fantastic. I'm amazed that my granddaughter can count up to 12, and she's 2 years old, so yay for her. Okay, alright, so on to the book haul. I picked up a book that I have been waiting for forever. Oh my gosh. I couldn't wait, like, the 2 weeks for it to come out at Walmart. I mean, I really couldn't. And it's been a few weeks, I think, since I've been to Barnes & Noble, since the last one book haul. Anyway, it's by Lucy Monroe. It's the 5th book in the Children of the Moon series called Warrior's Moon. Oh my god. Okay, so it's historical romance, like set in Scotland, and it's also paranormal. Like, it's got that, but it doesn't entirely feed on the paranormal side of things, and I can't wait to get into this. Oh my gosh. One of the books in the series, and I can't remember which one it was, I don't know if it was book number 4, one of them made me like cry, and I was like wiping my eyes, like, because the tears were getting away so I could like read the words. But it was really good, and I love this series. So it's Lucy Monroe, Children of the Moon series. I really enjoyed and I have enjoyed it a lot. You know, I love Julia Quinn, Karen Hawkins, Sabrina Jeffries. I love a ton of them. But Lucy Monroe has done a fantastic job with this series, and I can't thank her enough for writing something so awesome. So you go, Lucy. All right, so Eloisa James, I do love her books too, and you know, hey, about the fairy tale things this year, you know, and probably into next year. I think it's great that authors are picking up on this. Anyway, she's got a new book out called Once Upon a Tower. So, you know, I just finished writing My Name is Rapunzel, so I just thought it was like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. So to read the historical romance version, you know, I know she's not Rapunzel. Her hair only comes down to like here. But, you know, I think from the gist of what I'm reading on this that, you know, she gets married and I guess she gets mad and she just locks herself in the tower. So, you know, hey, her groom needs to woo her. I can't wait to read it. But, you know, I love historical romance. That's just me. Okay, another one by Genevieve Graham. Under the Same Sky. Now, this is her first book. I know the second book is out also, but I waited for it to come out in mass paperback. Look at there. I cannot wait to get into this. Some of you may or may not know, the first book in the Finkelton series, Genevieve had actually did the first round of edits for me on that book. So many thanks to her, and I can't wait to get into this book, as well as her second and the third book, because I think the third book is coming out soon. So yeah, if you haven't heard of her, she lives in Canada, and she's a great writer. So yeah, pick up her book. When I was at Walmart, they normally stock the bookshelves, you know, like 5 or 6 books. When I got there was only a couple, and then 2 weeks ago when I went back, there was only 1 left. So it's flying off the shelves here, people. Okay, so another book I picked up, historical romance, Sabrina Jeffries' What the Duke Desires. Oh my gosh. Check that out. Does that not look hot? I know, I love my historical romance. I know a lot of people are in this YA bubble, but I'm going to show you some YA also. I had a great book haul. Okay. Okay, Brad over at Bookish Days and Book YA Review had gone to the ALA 2013 in Chicago. You know, I'm like totally jealous, right? So I have to work. So anyway, he picked me up. Oh my gosh, I died. I was like jumping up and down. He sent me something. You know, he was teasing myself, Bunny Cates, over at bunnycates.com. You know, she has a YouTube channel here, and Lindsay Mead, she's on YouTube as well. We have this banter that goes back and forth on Twitter. Sometimes you'll pick up on it. When we start on it, it just goes for a long time. But he picked me up the new book that's coming out. I think it's coming out in the fall of 2013. It's called Teardrop by Lauren Kate. And she had wrote the Fallen series. Yeah, I was just making sure I was right. Yeah, she wrote the Fallen series. Look at that cover. Does that not look gorgeous? Oh my God, it's amazing. It's beautiful, and I cannot wait to get into this. And thank you so much, Brad. I'm gonna put his link below. Both his links. I know he has Bookish Days also, so yay, check him out. He's great. He reads a ton of books, more than I can. I have to work full time. Okay, so also a friend of mine and I have been doing some research for a new book. You know, I know My Name is Rapunzel is finished, but you know, I have to keep writing and things just continue to come to my mind and churning around ideas. Anyway, she and I went down to the Historical Society here in my small town. Wow, I'm in like, does that mean I'm like in high society? Ice cream socials and banquets. No, I'm just playing. Anyway, we did sign up. It was either $5 a day to visit and do research and copies. You know, we have to pay for the copies. Or $20 for the year membership. So, of course, I just paid, and she did too, our $20 to be a member. So, we did some research, and then I wanted more. I needed more. But going from that, because I am doing some research on some stuff here in this town, it's great. I picked up a book at the antique shop. It's called The History of Harrodsburg and the Great Settlement Area of Kentucky, 1774 to 1900, by George M. Chin. Well, it's Colonel Chin. It's Colonel Chin's books. Okay, this is massive. And I can't wait to take some of these stories and twist them around. And yeah, there's so many interesting things in our history, and what they allowed to happen. If you sullied my wife, you deserve to die, and shoot you on the courthouse steps, and then guy gets away with it because it was right. Without a trial. Yeah, so that's an interesting story that we found in there, and other things as well. And we've been looking up the graves, and because you can find them online, you know, who they were married to, and their children, and yeah, it's been pretty neat, and to find these stories. So my mind has been churning with new ideas, and I can't wait to get into them. Also, while I was down there at the store, by the way, I did purchase that book at the antique store, and it's a signed edition. So I just thought I'd let you know, and it's numbered too. Yay! Okay. Anyway, I picked up another book. It's called Anderson's Legacy, and here, I'll just show it to you. And they were passing these books out there. The author here in town had given them a few boxes of these books to hand out, and I just think it's great. I think it's just going to add to the stories in my town and the history, and I can't wait to get into this also. It's got a lot of history in here, and you know, I love history. You know, I didn't like it that much when I was in school, but you know, because I had a boring teacher. He was very monotone. Anyway, so that's my book haul, and I just wanted to share that with you, and I know I've probably rambled on a bit much, and I'm sorry. That's just what I do. Okay, so guys, you have a great week, and I'm going to try to record some more videos today and get them up as soon as possible. Alright, bye now.